So we've had some requests for core and balancing, so we're going to incorporate that into our practice today. And we're going to start laying down on your back. Okay, so let's take a few moments here to just settle in and settle down. So settling into your practice, settling into this space, and just allowing the breath to flow with ease as we settle in. We'll breathe a little deeper than we normally do. Breathing in through the nose and out of the mouth. Take a few moments to relax the muscles in the face, the space between the eyebrows and the jaw. Relaxing through the neck and shoulders, and then just feeling the nice rise and fall of the chest and the belly as you breathe. Bringing our focus and awareness to right here, and trying to stay connected with the body, mind, and breath. So from here, we're going to gently hug the knees into the chest. So the knees will draw in, and draw in tight for a moment, just so you can lift your low back off the floor, and then when it comes back down, there's a little bit more space. And then you can sway left to right, kind of massaging the low back on the floor. You can make some circles with the knees in one direction, and then maybe the other. And then we'll take a couple breaths together here. So as you inhale, arms are going to reach up and back. Feet are going to lift. And as you exhale out of the mouth, we'll hug the knees into the chest. Inhaling again, arms reach, legs lift. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. And one more time, just like that. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. We'll take both feet down to the floor, feet about mat width apart. Arms will reach away from each other. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, let's let the legs drop over to the right. You can turn your head to the left. Inhaling, legs to center, exhaling to the other side. And just keep that movement moving just a few breaths. Reaching the inside leg away. So as you're to the right, your left knee stretches away from the hip, lengthening through the spine and opening through the rib cage and the mid back. And then we'll come back up to center with the legs. Left foot will stay where it is. Interlace your hands behind the right thigh and just let the right leg go straight or straightish. Doesn't have to be straight. Soft bend in the knee is fine. We'll point and flex the right foot. We'll make some circles in one direction then the other. We'll let the left leg go straight along the floor. And then just pause here. So good for circulation to have the blood flowing down the right leg. Shoulders are away from the ears and your low back is supported. And just pausing here for a moment. Being active here. If you want to push your heel up a little bit more and flex the foot more, you can get really deep into that hamstring muscle. Or a little bit more soft if you want by just relaxing the foot and knee. So we'll take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, let's bend into a figure four. So the right ankle crosses over the left leg, and then we'll reach for the back of the left thigh, and just draw the left knee in towards your left shoulder. So a nice relaxed hip along the right side. You can flex your right foot, and then just breathe. So taking the time to slow down, bring the breath to your awareness so that you're paying attention to your breathing. Staying relaxed through the chest and shoulders. And then if you'd like to go a little deeper, adding a little bit of core, we can extend the left leg. Draw the belly down as you reach up higher for your left leg, and the head and upper back lift. And then incorporating a little bit of balance here, we're gonna rock left to right, but try not to roll over. So you're just rocking a little, but trying to keep your center grounded. Noticing if you go too far to one side, you'll fall over. So just keeping the core engaged, finding the center, even when you throw it off a little bit by rocking left to right. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, we'll let the left foot come down to the floor, relax the head back down. We'll cross the right thigh over the left thigh. We'll scoot the hips over to the right. Arms reach away from each other and gently drop the legs to the left. And if this feels like too much with the legs crossed, you can uncross. And just take a few moments here to breathe deeply. You can keep your face looking up at the ceiling, or you can turn it over your right shoulder. Lengthening through the side of the body, through the spine, opening through the belly and chest. Have a really nice release for every exhale. Take a full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we'll bring the legs back to center, uncross them, even out the hips, hug the knees into the chest. We'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Nice and slow. Inhale, arms reach, legs lift. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. We'll take the right foot down to the floor. Interlace your hands behind the left thigh and just pause. You can point and flex the left foot. Make some circles with one direction and the other. So it's up to you. You can stay soft here with a soft knee, soft ankle. We'll let the right leg gently go straight along the floor. And then you can push the back of the thigh into your hands a little bit deeper, flexing the left foot, letting the left leg go straight or straighter. Pausing here. So we're lengthening the hamstring, softening the hamstring, which will help ease any pain or tightness in the low back. We'll take a nice deep full breath in, and then as you exhale, soften the left knee. We'll bend the right and then place the left ankle over the right leg for a figure 4, and we'll reach for the back of the right thigh. So the hips can get really tight. We carry a lot of tension there. So ease in. Let the legs just maybe rock over to the right a little bit. Draw the right knee in towards the right shoulder. And just be aware of what you're feeling in the left hip. And then thinking about when you breathe in, taking in lightness and ease, and letting go of tightness and stress. Keeping the rest of the body soft. We'll take one more deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, we'll take the right foot down to the floor, cross the left thigh over the right thigh. We'll scoot the hips over to the left and then open up the arms as you drop the legs over to the right. You can turn your head over the left shoulder and then let go. So feel the shoulders melt down away from the ears. Shoulder blades are supported by the floor beneath you. There's a nice opening all along the left side of the rib cage. Breathing deeply into the belly. One more full breath in here. And then as you exhale, bring the legs back to center. Uncross them, even out the hips. We'll hug the knees into the chest. And then from here, how about just sneeze? Excuse me. From here, we'll place the hands underneath the knees and you're going to gently rock. So you're going to rock front to back a few times, and then on the third time, the last time, you're going to come up, you're going to hover. So we're up onto the tailbone, sitting up nice and tall, holding on underneath the knees. Feet are lifted. They don't have to be high. The shins don't have to go any higher than the knees, no higher than parallel to the floor. Chest is lifted. And we're going to lift the arms off the legs if you can. Maybe have them open a little bit further and lift. So you have a big V here. Belly is drawn in. And we're able to breathe. If you would like to straighten your legs, you can, but don't let your toenails go any higher than your eyes. Little shaking going on for me, that's okay. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, soles of the feet come together. Draw the heels in. Reach for the ankles. And then let the sides of your feet drop down to the floor and fold over your open legs. So you have a nice big diamond. Fold it over the legs. Let the head hang heavy. Release the shoulders and the neck. You can sway your head left to right. You can sway your torso left to right. This gets nice into the low back on either side. And then from here, we'll slowly make our way up. We'll send the legs around to the back and come into tabletop, hands and knees. So take your time to transition. Feel free to put a blanket under your knees if you would like any extra support. The knees are going to come underneath your hips. Wrists are going to come underneath your shoulders. We're going to take 3 breaths together here. As you inhale, curl the toes under, drop the belly, lift the chin. As you exhale, tuck the chin round the back. Press the tops of the feet down. So let it be like the wave of an ocean, the waves. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, just flowing with the ride of the breath. Exhale, tuck and round. One more time like that. Inhale, curl the toes under, drop the belly, lift the chin, and exhale, tuck and round. From here, we're going to take the right foot, send it straight back, lifted. Left hand reaches towards the front of the room, lifted. Belly comes in a lot. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, left elbow comes into the right knee, right in front of your belly. Draw the belly in and up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. So keeping that balance, keeping the core strong. Draw elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. And then we'll take the left hand down to the floor. Right toes find the floor behind you. Pivot your left foot off of the mat. Roll to the arch of your right foot. We're going to reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Lot of strength here. You can either lift your right foot, or if you want to go really deep, you can scoot your left foot under your right foot. Draw your belly in here, looking for a lot of strength. If you want to lift your right foot, you can. You don't have to. So feel the strength here. Your breath is able to flow with ease. Belly is in strong. Strength, core, balance. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, come on down. Plank pose. Shoulders over wrists. 3 breaths. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more just like that. Full breath in. And then exhale, drop the knees. Hips sink towards your feet. Tops of the hands rest by your feet. Head hangs. Take a few really nice deep breaths here in child's pose. Let your breath return to normal. If it got a little choppy, find that ease, that steady inhale, steady exhale. Relax the shoulders. Relax the wrists. Feel grounded through the forehead. And take a moment to slow way down. And then let's make our way back onto hands and knees. Shoulders are over the wrists. Knees are underneath the hips. 3 breaths here. Inhaling to drop the belly and lift the chin. Exhale, tuck and round. So the spine is moving right at the center, creating movement in between the bones and the spinal fluid. It's really good to keep the spine moving in this way. So you're really moving through every vertebrae in the back, getting any area unstuck. Okay, coming back to center. Left foot straight back and lifted. Flexed foot. Right hand reaches towards the front of the room. So find your balance and then find your core. Draw the belly button in and up. Inhale and then exhale. Elbow to knee, really slow. And then inhale, slowly reach out. Good, nice and control. You're using a lot more muscles if you move slowly and in control. Exhale in, inhale out. One more time. Exhale in and inhale out. We'll take the right hand down. Left toes go straight down behind you. Pivot your right foot to the right. Roll to the arch of the left foot. Left hand reaches up towards the ceiling. So you can pause right here. You can lift the left leg. If you want to play around with side plank, you can scoot your right foot under the left, making any adjustments that you need. If you want to lift your left foot off the right, you can. If you need more support, place it down in front. You can always put the left foot in the front and lift the hips. So you're working the core here, the sides of the body. So any version of the pose that you'd like. Weight bearing on the right arm and shoulder. Really good for bone strength. Super good for core and back by drawing that belly in, full breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly make your way back down to a child's pose. Let your hands rest by your feet to relax the wrists. Head drops down. Take a moment to breathe. Don't worry, I didn't forget about the plank. We're coming to that next. Take a nice, full, deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to come on up. Hands are going to come forward. So you're in table. We're going to step the right foot back and the left foot back. So you're in a plank pose. So we're going to work hard here for the next few breaths. So breathing in. As you exhale, lower your right forearm down, lower your left forearm down. Pause here. Breathe. And let's come back up to plank. Right hand, left hand. Take a few breaths here, belly in strong. Take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, left forearm down, right forearm down. Breathing deeply. We're pausing here. Belly in nice and strong. Muscles supporting the low back. Breathe through. Keep that belly engaged. The core is coming in and up. All the muscles around the belly and the back are working to support your spine. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, lower everything down to the floor. We'll rest your forehead on your stacked hands, elbows out to the sides. Let's bend the knees so the feet are reaching up towards the ceiling, and just windshield wiper the legs left to right. Try to let go of the back. Okay, we'll let the tops of the feet come down. So core is not just stomach in the front. Your core is also the muscles in the sides and in your back. So it's really important to strengthen those muscles, especially right around the spine, the low back. So we're going to let the hands stay where they are. Your forehead is going to rest on your hands. And together, as we breathe in, you're going to lift your head, taking the hands and arms with you. As you exhale, slowly come down. So the movement is the pose. The coming up, inhale, all the way up. You're working. Exhale all the way down. What muscles are working. So move nice and slow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more, just like this. Inhale, lift. You don't have to come up too high. Exhale, lower. 1 more, just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Okay, we're going to add on. We're going to add the legs. As you lift the head, remember, it doesn't have to come up high. You also lift the legs, initiating from the thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Try to relax the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, slow and deep. Inhale. And exhale. Let's bend your knees and winter wiper the legs left to right. Releasing any tightness in the low back. Let it go. Okay, tops of the feet are going to come down. Hands are going to come by your chest. Deep breath in, and then as you exhale, push yourself up so that you're at an angle on the knees. So you're in a plank pose, but the knees are on the floor. So let's try that again. Bend the elbows slowly to lower all the way down to the floor. Take a deep breath in, tops of the feet, shins and knees stay down. From the spine to your tailbone to your knees, one straight line. Take a breath in, exhale, push. Hands down, straight line up. Belly stays in, crown of the head is forward, tailbone is back, one straight line. Let's slowly lower all the way down again. And then last time, take a full breath in, keep the knees down, exhale, push. So you push down with the hands, pull up with the core, and then hips sink all the way back to your heels. Hands can reach way out in front. Let the head drop down and relax. Release the shoulders. We're slowly going to make our way up onto hands and knees. And we're going to step the right foot forward up between our hands. You're framing your front foot. Left knee is down. Hips are sinking down. The left hand is going to stay where it is. The right toes are going to turn, to 2 o'clock. Roll to the pinky side of your right foot. Right hand is going to rest on your right knee and gently peel your right shoulder back. Right knee presses open gently. Chest is opening up towards the right. Just an option if you want to. You can bend your left knee and reach your right hand back for your left foot. You don't have to. Just throwing that in there. Everybody's body is different. We'll take a deep, full breath in here. You're getting deep into your left hip flexor and your right hip joint. Take one more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to turn the right foot forward. Walk the hands back so that your right leg goes straight or straighter. Fingertips can be down on the floor. Right heel is down, toes are up. Belly is in, nice and strong. And then we're just going to switch the positions of the hands and the foot. So your right foot is going to drag back to where your hands are, and then your hands are going to move about a foot forward in front of your right foot. We're going to curl the left toes under, push off with the left foot so you lift the left knee, and the left foot, you're standing on your right foot. So try not to worry about what your left foot is doing. You don't have to flex it or keep it super engaged. Soft bend in the right knee. You can start to walk your hands back towards your right foot. You can try to hold on to your right ankle with one hand and maybe the other. Play around with it. See how much you have to really pull your core in and up. Play around, finding balance. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, your hands are going to be forward. Left foot comes back behind you. Right foot comes back behind you. Left foot steps forward, drop the right knee. So just transitioning to the other side. The left foot is forward. Left knee is bent right over the left ankle. Your right hand is down, your right knee is down. Notice my hips are not over the right knee. My hips are forward and down. We're going to take the left toes, turn them to 10 o'clock, and roll to the pinky side. So if your hips are up, let them sink down. Deep into the left hip and your right hip flexor. Using your right hand just for support. Left hand can press gently to open up the left hip and the left shoulder. That other option I showed you before, if you want to, you can. You can bend the right knee and take your left hand back for your right foot. But you don't have to. That just adds a little bit of a quad stretch and gets a little bit deeper into your right hip flexor. Just an option. Don't have to. Take a full deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Feel any stress and tension in your whole hip area. Just go. Let it go. This is a deep hip opener. Heart's open, chest open. One more deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we'll just transition to walking the hands back, just letting the left leg go straight or straighter, heel down, toes can be up or down. We're just trying to realign, feel the left thigh coming into the hip. This pose doesn't have to look a certain way, just have it feel good. And then the hands and feet are going to switch places. So the left foot is coming back. The hands are moving forward. We're going to press off of the right foot to stand on the left. And then just playing around with balance. Maybe you hold on to the left ankle with one hand. Maybe you can get the other hand on there. Maybe not. Just continue to breathe as you play around, building a lot of strength, not only in the muscles, but in the bones on the left leg. And then when you're ready, the right foot will come next to the left foot. Bend the knees so that your belly can rest on your thighs and just hang in a forward bend. Pausing here, letting the blood flow from the heart to the brain. And then we'll slowly take your time walking the hands up the legs to come up to stand. I'm just going to adjust my camera so that you can see my head. Okay, so just coming to stand. Let's catch our bearings here, being upright. So just take a moment to have the feet grounded down on the floor, hip width apart, 3 breaths. Inhale, arms reach out and up. And exhale, arms reach out and down. Inhaling, arms reach out and up. Exhale, arms reach out and down. One more time like that. Inhale, arms reach out and up. And exhale, arms come down. We're just going to do a little side lean here to condition the lungs. Inhale, arms reach up. Right hand is going to hold on to the left wrist, shoulders relax, and then a nice side lean over to the right. Soft elbows, relaxed shoulders, both feet pressing evenly down. So opening up the rib cage, creating a lot of space, and then breathing in to completely inflate the lungs. Really good for building lung capacity here. Inhale, back to center, switch sides. Left hand on the right wrist, side lean. So try not to collapse along the left side. We're trying to still open this up, but really focusing on opening up through the right. Shoulders are away from the ears. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, come back to center, and we'll let the hands come down. Okay, we're gonna have the feet still about hip width apart. Hands are gonna come to your heart center. Inhale, lift up onto your tippy toes. Lift the arms up overhead. So just pause here for a moment. Trying to balance on the tops of the feet, the front tops of the feet, from the toes up. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, hands to the heart center, lower the feet, bend the knees, sink down. I'll turn sideways. Okay, inhale, rise up, hands reach, heels lift. Belly is in. Trying to find that balance here on the tippy toes. And then we're slowly going to lower down. Hands to the heart center. Heels come down. Sit down like you're in a chair. One more time, just like that. We're going to inhale, lift. Tippy toes. Arms reach up. Few breaths, and then slowly come down to your chair pose. From here in chair, lift your heels, tippy toes, but bent knees. Breathing deeply. Finding that balance and strength together. Heels a little higher. And then slowly come up. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. I like to swing arms. Just take a moment here. Swing the arms. Just get the blood flowing. Ease away any tension in the shoulders. Nice twist through the spine. Okay, good. Okay, so a little more balancing work here. Drawing the belly in nice and strong the entire time. Your left foot is going to ground down. As you inhale, the right knee is going to lift and your hands are going to lift. That's your deep breath in. Your exhale is hands going to come down by your sides, reach behind you as that right foot goes back. That's your exhale. Inhale, come back up. For our second one, we're going to do 5. Exhale, reach back. So just try to keep your mind focused on the breath and how your body is moving. If you fall and put the foot down, that's okay. Just keep going. Try to find a nice, easy flow here. Reaching back, chest comes a little bit more parallel. Maybe the left leg goes straighter. Feel free to bend as you transition and move. Last 2, really pull the belly in. Feel the strength in your left leg around the knee joint and the hip joint. Building bone density here. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, send back. Come back to center. Knee is lifted. Hands at the heart. Bring the right foot down. Ooh, shake out the left. So if you feel that a lot in your foot, then you might be gripping your toes really tight. So try to keep a nice relaxed foot. Okay, we're going to switch sides. The right foot comes down to the floor. Left foot, as you breathe in, the knee will lift, the arms lift. So try not to lean back. Draw the belly in so much that it's nice and strong. And then as you exhale, the left foot goes back. Belly still stays strong. Pull it in and up. Inhale, lift. Loosen up your right toes. Exhale. Reach back. Inhale. Come on back up. Balance, strength, and focus. Easy breath. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach back. Last one. You can do it. Lift. Relax those right toes. Exhale, reach back. Doesn't have to be pretty. These poses aren't really about what the pose looks like. It's more about moving slowly in control with the breath. Hands come to the heart center. Left knee is lifted. My right leg is burning. And then bring the left foot down. Shake out the right. Oh. Whew. Okay. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Over your legs, have soft bend in the knees, lift the toes, rock forward to lift the heel, stretch through the feet, backs of the legs. And then from here, soft knees so that you can get your hands on the floor. Step your right foot back, lower your right knee. Left foot back, lower your left knee. We're going to swing both feet to the right. Come on back onto your left hip. Send your feet to the front. You're on your seat. We're going to hold on underneath the knees. Just like at the beginning of the practice, we'll see the difference now. Maybe we feel stronger, maybe we feel a little more tired. Either way, we're just gonna lean back. We're gonna lift the legs. Catch your breath. You can stay right here. And lift the hands off the legs, keep them low. You can take them wider and higher. You can straighten the legs, but toes go no higher than your eyes. Breathe with ease. Shake with joy. Whew. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, hug in, round your back. Get a nice back stretch, and then you can come onto your back and hug the knees in. So again, stretching out the back, hug the knees in, rock left to right. I take requests very seriously, it's no joke. So if you say core and balance, we're doing it. So hopefully everyone's feeling strong and balanced here. We're gonna come into happy baby pose. Knees are gonna go wide. Hands are gonna go to the outside of your feet or wherever you can reach. Gently rock left to right as you're rolling out through the back. And if you think about when we talk about strength and balance, it doesn't have to just be with our yoga practice. I feel like we need to be pretty strong with what's going on in the world right now, just being able to handle everything that's being thrown at us. And also finding balance with these long days. How are we spending our time? Are we being productive? Are we having enough rest and downtime? Spending enough time on our mats or with ourselves, with family? So it's hard to find that balance. So I think it's nice to work on the physical aspects on the mat and then keep that in your mind as you move throughout the day. Take one more deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, let's bring the feet down to the floor. Knees are bent. Feet are about mat width apart. Arms reach away from each other. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, legs drop over to the right. Let your left knee stretch away from your left hip. Left hip stretch away from your left shoulder. Pause here for a moment. Relax the low back. Open up through the belly. Really pressing that inner knee diagonally towards the right front corner of your mat. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, bring the legs to center. Take a breath in, and then exhale, let the legs drop over to the left. We'll pause here. Shoulders open. Right hip away from the right shoulder. Right knee away from the right hip. Shoulders relaxed. Rise and fall of the belly. Stretching along the spine. Take one more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's bring the legs back to center. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest. We're going to lift the feet up towards the ceiling. Hands are going to reach up towards the ceiling. Soft elbows, soft wrists. Relaxed knees, relaxed ankles. good and so important for your lymphatic system. The lymph fluid doesn't have a pump like your heart to move the blood. So we need to move our bodies to get the lymph fluid to move into the lymph nodes to release the toxins in the body. You can move the ankles and feet, hands and wrists. You can even shake out the legs, shake out the hands. It's really good for your internal systems here. Take a nice full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we'll slowly find Shavasana. So Shavasana, final relaxation pose. Take a moment to find a comfortable position to be in. Your legs can be out straight if that feels okay on your low back. You can put a pillow or a cushion under your knees. Try to let your palms face up so they're not touching anything. Eyes are closed, breath is easy. Softening the muscles in the face. Let there be space between your top teeth and your bottom teeth. Soft through the neck and throat. Relax the shoulders. Stay open around the heart and chest. The belly just gently rises and falls as you breathe. The weight of the hips just grounded down. But letting go of any tightness, tension, or stress in the low back or hips. Let the arms and legs just relax on the floor. And then nice, easy breaths. We are all taking one day at a time. We're all moving one foot in front of the other. We're all living in this present moment, hopefully right now filled with peace, calm, and gratitude. Letting go of any worry or anxiety about the past or what's to come. Filling up this entire moment with positivity. Let's take 3 really nice deep breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth slowly. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. You can begin to move the hands and feet. Taking your time to slowly move the body and transition out of Shavasana. And we'll come to a comfortable seat. Take your time. take the right hand over the heart, the left hand over the right hand, remembering that we are all connected. Not only are we here with each other, but we're here for each other. Take the palms together in front of your heart center to honor your practice and honor each other. Namaste.